One of America's most wanted fugitives is on the run more than 25 years after killing a young boy here in Tucson. Police say Michelle Comstock was drunk when she drove her car through a Midtown home back in 1990. The impact killing 5-year-old boy sleeping inside. The U.S. Marshal Service has been searching for her ever since. Now they might have some new leads. 9 on your side's Jennifer Dela Cruz recounts what happened that night.
December 1st, 1990. 5-year-old Colin Gunning sound asleep.
I guess it was exactly 1:13 in the morning when the car hit our house.
Tucson police say 27-year-old Michelle Comstock was heavily drinking at the Red Dog Saloon. Her blood and alcohol level was at a .125 that night. She had also taken pain pills. Comstock left the bar and drove 1.5 miles before trying to turn left onto Tipton Drive from Fairview Avenue. She missed that turn, driving her car through the living room of the Gunning house.
It was a huge boom sound that woke us all up.
Comstock's car barreling through the front of the house and into a chair where Colin was sleeping, pinning him against the wall.
Everybody's just realizing that Colin was not present, and we were all, trying to get the car out of the way so that we could pull Colin off of the wall. I think his head was really crushed, and so even though I did get him in my arms at the point when they finally pulled his body out of the wall, I only saw him take one big breath, and after that, there was no movement whatsoever.
Colin Gunning died that morning. His mother, Dawn, says Comstock showed no remorse.
The words that she spoke were words of, "What was he doing on the couch? What kind of a mother are you?" Stuff like that.
In a state of apathy and panic, Comstock took off. Police found a Christmas card in the car that led them back to Comstock's home, where she had walked to 1/2 mile away. She was arrested, booked, and put on pretrial release.
Your next one at 8:30 for a pretrial conference. If you did see
but she would never show.
And then in October of 1992, sometime in October, she fled.
Deputy Marshal Jennifer Rippey has been following the case, retracing Comstock's every move.
She was arrested in 1994 in Mazatlan in Mexico on drug charges. And there really, to my knowledge, hasn't been any sightings of her since then.
More than 2 decades later, Deputy Rippey hasn't given up hope.
Fast forward 2016, doing the interviews and that across the country, different offices within the Marshal Service. I personally traveled to a couple locations, did some interviews, and the information we believe is solid enough to say that she is still out there and very much alive.
And the fugitive on the run can't be working alone.
Information was developed that indicated that there was individuals that knew more than they were willing to tell us. And then in early June, some of that information was confirmed that there are individuals out there that know where she's at and are also possibly helping her stay on the run.
As time moves on, the hope of closing the case grows a little stronger.
Michelle's going to be 53 years old. It gets a little bit harder. She's getting older. It's going to be harder to hustle and get money and get things that she needs to stay on the run.
For Colin's mother and his twin brother Trevor, a case that won't close and a wound that won't heal.
I really missed the intimacy and just the way he loved me, the way we bonded so perfectly. Every day was so fun. Every day was so fun being a mother of twins. Colin was like stocky and strong and robust, and I would have liked to see him grow up.
Jennifer Dela Cruz, KGUN-9 on your side.